Morgan Stanley Tower was a building that had fallen on hard times due to the merger of Wachovia and Wells Fargo. This was excess baggage. Wachovia at one point was the anchor tenant. They moved out just before we started to negotiate the purchase of the building. While we were negotiating the contract, we heard the possibility existed of Morgan Stanley looking for a large amount of space. And while we were actually negotiating the contract, we started negotiating with Morgan Stanley to put them in the building. And I'll never forget that this was in 2013, and photoshopping, of course, was a big thing already at that point, but I was sort of new to it. And we had a private cocktail party for the Morgan Stanley real estate and corporate users that would actually occupy the space. And it was beautifully done with fine wine and cheese in a conference room overlooking the skyline of downtown St. Pete. And we had on an easel, a big rendering, which was veiled. It had like a onion skin veil on it. And I then announced to the Morgan Stanley group that we had been working round the clock through the weekend to put their name on the building, and then unveiled the building with their name up at the top in big three-dimensional relief, where you would actually swear that it's a real sign because it was that realistic. Of course, it was just totally photoshopped. But they all laughed and they thought it was great. And a month later, we signed the lease right around the same time we closed title on the purchase of the property. Subsequently, then leased up the building further with many other tenants and took it from about 65% leased up to where it is right now, which is not 99, not 98%, but it is 100.00% leased. And we're very, very proud of what we've accomplished there. I think it's really one of the best buildings in downtown St. Pete, one of the best buildings in Tampa Bay right now.